It's The Real News. I'm Dharna Noor in Baltimore. A report in the Sunday New York Times says that the Trump administration is looking to eliminate civil rights for transgender people, which would impact some 1.4 million people.
So you're going to quote a lie, and that's going to make it true. Man, I hate to fucking defend Donald Trump. You assholes make me do it. He's not doing that. I mean, yes, he'd love to. Yes, he's homophobic. Yes. Yes, he'd love to get rid of their rights, but he's not trying to do that. I don't even know that it's him that's doing it, because anybody would do what they're trying to do. All they're trying to do is say what the law already is, and the law is that you are the sex that you were born as. I mean, if you were born with dick and the balls, you're a guy. If you were born with a vagina, you're a girl. You're female. Male, female. If you were born somewhere in between, well, they've got categories for that. But it's pretty loose. Obviously, if you were born with both, you're a hermaphrodite. And you know what? It doesn't matter how much I let them rearrange my body parts and pump me full of, hormones. I can't think of the female hormone off the top of my... But it doesn't matter. That's all Frankenstein shit. And I'm disgusted by it, quite frankly, but I'm not going to let it change what I am. I have been fighting for gay rights, and as far as I'm concerned, all of this kind of stuff and all the things that gays do that goes way overboard, right, hurts my fight, which I've already won. I mean, we won back in the mid-'80s when we went down to the police department in Houston and demanded that they release two guys who were caught in bed together. I mean, can you imagine? They come into the apartment complex I'm at, and I'm watching out the window, and there's two guys that I know. They work over at this place called Harlow's, which is Jean Harlow, which is like all gay guys, which I used to go to all the time. It wasn't gay people going there. It was owned by gay people. It was run by gay people. It was all employees, gay people, which I didn't even know until one day I wanted to buy a little bit of pot, and this guy told me he could get some, and he tells me to meet him over at his apartment complex, and I pull up, and he's not there, but there's this girl standing there. God, he got into the car, and I was just like, oh my God. And I guess he probably liked me. What could I do? I mean, I bought my weed and I took off, and that was that. I mean, he was a really nice guy, and he never bothered me about it, and he never acted like he wanted anything, so it's cool. I mean, whatever. I've never had a problem with gay people, ever. And I've fought for their rights. And you can't put people in jail because they're homosexuals, because they're caught having sex. But in Houston you could. There was a law. I don't know if it's called sodomy or what it's called. The law itself was absolutely... Anyway, you get the point. I have nothing. I do have a problem with mutilating yourself and taking hormones to change. I mean, you're fucking with your body's chemistry, man. Leave it alone. Oh, so, yeah, I mean, You want to say I like being a girl better than being a guy, and I feel like a girl, and I don't even know what that means. I know girls, my ex-girlfriends, some of them are more like guys than a lot of the guys I know, or maybe even me. I mean, people have told me I'm effeminate. I think I'm a raging homosexual. I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body. Anyway, that's my opinion of myself. That's the way I feel. I don't know how I seem to other people sometimes. And I don't give a shit because, my God, the guys I grew up with, just white guys, so many of them are such assholes. They're so overprivileged and they love to just try and cut everybody else down, anybody they can. So those guys, I could hardly take what they say seriously because every day, right? Everything from third grade up till up till now, I've had to put up with white guys and their bullshit, right? And that's why I love to find some, and God, I hate to say it, but so many of them are gay, the ones who aren't like that. And I love finding people like that. I love gay people. The only thing I don't put up with from gay people is lying to me. If I find out you're gay after you've had plenty of time to tell me, that's it, man. I'm out of there. I've lost some good friends because, I mean, I'm going to their house, I'm sitting on their bed, we're hanging out together, I'm using their bathroom, which I would do anyway if I knew they were gay, but not if I don't know they're gay. And they keep it from me for so long. I always wondered why this one guy let me have this girl that he was, obviously he was bi, but he was more than happy to give up chasing this girl around. And I didn't know why until later. He wasn't really after her. So anyway, if anything, I'm not even, so don't take what I'm saying about this as being homophobic. I'm hardly homophobic. And I've met some homos who would phobo you. Okay. I've met some pretty strange gay people. Just weird. If you've ever known a lot of gay people. So if you've hung out with gay people, if you've gone to parties at gay people's house where everybody's gay but you just about, then you know what I'm talking about. It's pretty fucking weird gay people out there. I mean, when you show up at a party and you feel like you're the only person who isn't dressed up for Rocky Horror, It's some pretty strange stuff. Okay, so anyway, look, he's not trying to take away rights of gay people. We're already dealing with that. The rights of gay people are already taken away from us. The police don't treat them right. They are totally overzealous and uneven-handed when it comes to everybody who isn't them, right? Who isn't white and straight. So we've got that problem anyway. But this isn't it. Just being on your passport or your driver's license and not being allowed to go in a girl's bathroom when you're born a man. That's just you're just gonna have to deal with it, man. I know it's embarrassing because guys are like, what the fuck is this in my bathroom? But you know what? I don't like being in a bathroom with anybody, straight or gay or transgender or anything. I kind of like private bathrooms, and even if I go in to pee, if it's a busy bathroom, I will quite often. And this goes back to that. There was a guy when I was a little kid, and he was catching little boys in bathrooms and cutting their nuts off and their dicks off. So my dad told me that. He said, be careful when you're in the bathroom because there's this guy going around. And that pretty much set a tone for the rest of my life. I was kind of like, yeah, when I'm in the bathroom, I think I'll use the stall. Better than walking around talking like this the rest of your life.